Okay, let's try something different.
Welcome back to Minecraft. I'm David, and today, as you can see, we're going to be building a fall guy as a plushie statue, a plush statue, or a mini statue, however you want to refer to it. Basically a plushie for a fall guy from the game Fall Guys. So I really want to put this together because somebody gave me a challenge to throw together a plushie, and I thought that this one would be a pretty easy one to throw together, so I went ahead and worked on it, and this is the way it turned out. You can obviously change up the color. You don't necessarily have to do it with light blue, just like the pixel art that we built using the magenta color. You can totally use any color that you like for your fall guy. You can build it with whatever color you like. Obviously, we can also add additions to this as a template if you want to do any of the other really cool looking skins that they have in Fall Guys. So a lot of things that can be done with this as a template. So I hope that all those subs that wanted to see something a little bit different besides just pixel art enjoy this. If you did, definitely hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, it'd be awesome if you would subscribe. As always, feel free to leave me any comments about this build or any future builds that you'd like to see. And with that, let's go ahead and get into the build. Alright, for this build we're going to need 3 different blocks. They are light blue concrete, black concrete, and white concrete. As you can see, we've already got 1 block of our light blue concrete down. To the right of it, we're going to add 5 more light blue. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now what we're going to do is we're just going to go ahead and duplicate this row for 5 times. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So now basically what you should have is you should have 6 rows of 6 blocks going left to right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So that's good there. And now what we're going to do is we'll go ahead and focus here on this left-hand side, building it back. So what we're going to do here is we'll start immediately to the left of that block there on the right-hand side. And we're going to build to the left with 3 light blue. So 1, 2, 3. Now go ahead and just fill up with your blocks going up for your 5 rows again. There's no reason to count them out because we know that we're going to be right once we match up with the top, just like that. Let's go ahead and do this right-hand side now. To the right of this light blue, we're just going to build back for 3 light blue again. So 1, 2, and 3. And again, just fill up until you meet up with the top of the build again. Just like that. That's how we're looking there. We're going to go ahead and build in the back portion of the build now. So we're just going to build across from this left to right side with light blue. No reason to count it out, but it's 4 blocks. And then we're just going to fill our way up, building straight up until we meet up with the top. Again, there's no reason to count it out because it's just looking exactly like that. So essentially what we've done is made a rectangular box with a hollow inside. And that's the way that that looks. So nothing very complicated there. Now what we're going to do is we're actually just going to build up 1 row all the way across the top. So don't count it out. Just go ahead and fill in 1 more row that builds across the entire top of the build. And what we're going to do is we're going to add to the front and to the back. So we're going to build out coming back toward our screen now on the front of the build. We'll start here on this left-hand side. We're going to add a light blue coming off the front just like that. To the right of it, add 4 black. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then a light blue. We'll go ahead and focus on the front to start out with, and then we'll build up the sides and back. Above that light blue here on the right-hand side, we're going to build up with a black. To the left of it, add 4 white. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then a black. Go ahead and build up above that black that you just placed with a white. To the right of it, add a black. 2 white. 1, 2. A black. And then a white. Go ahead and duplicate the row below for one row. There's no reason to count it out. Just follow the same pattern as the blocks directly below. Go ahead and build up above that white you just placed with a black. To the right of it, add 4 white. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then a black. Above that black, build up with a light blue. To the left of it, add 4 black. 1, 2, 3, 4, and then a light blue. Let's go ahead and build this left-hand side now. Immediately to the left of this black block, we're going to go ahead and we will just build back with 5 of our light blue. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Go ahead and build up here on this left-hand side. Above this light blue, we're going to build up with a light blue. To the right of it now, we're going to go ahead and we will add 3 of our light blue. So 1, 2, 3, and then a black. Go ahead and move up. Duplicate the row below. There's no reason to count it out. Just follow the same pattern as the blocks directly below. Go ahead and move up. We're just going to fill across with a row of light blue. Move up and fill across with a row of light blue, just like that. Let's go ahead and move back down. We'll move to the far right-hand side. To the right of this black block, we're going to go ahead and place 5 of our light blue. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Go ahead and build up above that light blue you just placed, the light blue. To the left of it, add 3 light blue, 1, 2, and 3, and then a black. Duplicate that row one time, no reason to count it out. Go ahead and move up, fill across with light blue for a row. Go ahead and move up, fill across with light blue for a row. Now on the back side of the build, we can see that we have this left and right side that are coming out from the build. Below the left hand side, we're just going to build down with 1 of our light blue. To the right of it, go ahead and add 5 of your light blue. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now in between this left and right side, we're just going to fill up until we meet up with the top of the build. This is 4 blocks per row. But there's really no reason to count it out because we're just building up until we meet up with the top of the build, just like that. So that's how we're looking there. Now all we need to do is just cap off the top here with light blue. So we're just filling in this top of the build with rows of light blue, 4 blocks, but there's no reason to count it out because all we're doing is filling across just like that. So that's basically the main body and head portion of the Fall Guy. So now what we need to do is go ahead and build the legs and arms. So let's go ahead and start with the legs first. So here on the front side of the build, over on the very left hand bottom corner of the build, we're going to add a light blue. To the right of it, add a light blue. Go ahead and move up, build up with a light blue. To the left of it, add a light blue. We're going to go ahead and move back down to this bottom left corner and repeat that. So light blue, to the right of it, a light blue. Move up, light blue. To the left of it, add a light blue. And there we go. Move over here to the base of the build again. On the main part of the body, on this lower right hand side, we're going to build a light blue. To the left of it, add a light blue. Move up, add a light blue. To the right of it, add a light blue. Go ahead and move back down, build out with another light blue here in the lower right hand corner. To the left of it, add a light blue. Above that, add a light blue. And to the right of it, add a light blue. So that's how we're looking there for the legs building out from the build. And now we need to build the arms on the left and right hand side. So what we're going to do is we see that we have this row where the head starts here on the left hand side of the build. On the body, right below where the head starts, this very first block here at the front of the body, we're going to build out to the left hand side of it with a light blue. And then go ahead and add 1 more to the left of that. Below those, go ahead and add 2 light blue, so 1 and 2. So just like that. And now what we're going to do is we'll just build squares out from there of a 2x2 pattern. So starting here in the upper left hand corner, add a light blue. To the right of it, add a light blue. Below that, add a light blue. To the left of it, add a light blue. Go ahead and move back up, top left hand corner, add a light blue. To the right of it, add a light blue. Below that, add a light blue. And to the left of it, add a light blue. So there's the arm on the left-hand side of the build. We can go ahead and add the one on the right. So again, we see that we have the row with the base of the head here. The next block below that, to the right of the body, we're going to build out with 2 light blue, so 1 and 2. Below that, add 2 more light blue, so 1 and 2. Starting up here in the upper right-hand corner, build out with a light blue. To the left of it, add a light blue. Below that, add a light blue. To the right of it, add a light blue. Move back up to the top right. Build out with a light blue. To the left of it, add a light blue. Below that, add a light blue. And to the right of it, add a light blue. Alright, this is the way the build comes together for the plushie version of a Fall Guy from Fall Guys. I hope that you all enjoyed it and had a chance to put it together on your maps. And with that, it's been a pleasure. Remember to like and subscribe. And as always, take care.